Hello, everybody. Hello! Carry me through. It does not have anything to do with bird's nest soup. Hi, Zaluka Luna. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I have a Chromebook keyboard. Bacon hair. Make sure you look at the... Did I pin that? Make sure you pinned the... Make sure you look at the pinned comments. We are going to be talking about the bird's nest fungi today. So these guys are found all over the world. There's around 150 to 200 species of these fungi around the world. They belong to an order that I'm not going to try to pronounce because, for reasons, so it will just be pushed into the nice little Chromebook here. These guys grow really well wherever there are decomposing logs, or there are wood chips or wood mulch laying around. They were first mentioned in 1601 by a Flemish botanist whose name, again, I will not be trying to say because I suck at names. Remember to give the channel a like. And if you're enjoying the live, why not subscribe? Now, You're going to find these a lot of times in the fall. They can be brown, gray, or white. And you'll also find what looks like inside the little bird's nest. We will be learning the real name for that in a little bit. Nope, it is Flemish. Thank you, Bacon Hair. You will find little white eggs, or what looks like little white eggs, in that cup, though it's not really a cup. Those eggs are actually where this organism has its spores. Mushrooms have the spores in their gills for the most part. And molds have theirs on those little fuzzy things that come up from the mold. Those spore containing organs, yep, that's what you call those little frilly things underneath the cap of a mushroom. Uh-oh. I did it again. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. So those are what the little capsules, little eggs are called. In a second, I will show you what this guy looks like. So, let me show you. I do not own this picture, by the way. It is not mine. I don't take credit for it, but whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so these are the fungi. All these little things are the fungi. And you see these little, what look like candies or pills, whatever you want to call them. Those are the eggs or the peridials, maybe? Anyway, those are what contain the spores. Obviously, some of them have been emptied, which is kind of cool. Now, the cup or the nest, as it is the fruiting body of the organism. And they're typically a quarter of an inch to a half inch in diameter. They will eventually. They belong to a group called gaster. I hate my mind. That's the group they belong to. So the way these things work, it starts raining, right? Those raindrops come down, and they're enough to hit those little pearls, the little eggs, and when they hit them, they cause them to flip out of the nest, and they can be flung as far as 3 feet away or more. Now, there was a French botanist, a different guy than the one I've already mentioned. Hello, Fisher. And he thought that these peridioles were tossed out by a spring mechanism. But we don't know. Yeah, that's really not the case. These peridioles contain millions of spores, not just 1 or 2, but millions. And so if you have maybe 5 of those peridioles inside of the actual fruiting body, you can have up to 5 million spores just lying around waiting. And these things aren't... Oh, that's not good. You have storms going on? Once the peridial or the egg is bounced out of the little nest, it will release those. Once it dries out, it will release those spores. Ooh, be safe, Fisher. These things do not harm trees that they're growing on. They actually help to break down trees. I agree with you, Bacon. Here they are. These things are trouble if they land on your house and cars because they can be somewhat hard to remove. And they're not very big. So these peridioles, so those peridioles that I showed you, they're only 1 to 3 millimeters in diameter. So they are not very big at all. Hello, England ants. Welcome to my channel. Now, on a final note, these guys are inedible. You're probably not going to want to eat them anyway, but there's no real work's been done. There is a little bit of undocumented stories about them being made into a beverage, but there's no documented proof that that took place. So on the eating thing, it's going to be a thumbs down. That, and there's not much there. I mean, really, there isn't. But it's cool. I mean, I've known about them for hold on, and I will show you what we're talking about again. Our topic for today is bird's nest fungi. And that's what they look like. These are the petioles, the little eggs, if you want to call them. They're not really eggs. These are related to mushrooms. That's cool, raccoon. We get those maybe once a summer, if we're lucky. I don't understand. How does raccoon have 2 points and Fisher has none? You should be able to. It says that this is only available to creators with at least 5,000 subscribers. I think they're wrong. Yeah, but it says top fans on YouTube is not exclusively for subscribers. While subscribers are a key factor in determining top fans, the feature also considers engagement metrics. So I don't think so. I don't know if it. Now I'm kind of curious. So I got it, and I don't have 5,000 subscribers. I don't know. I do not know. That's weird. Anyway, that's all I have for the actual nature portion of our live. And the rest of the night is going to be spent. Ooh, nice. The rest of the night is ours to chat. should you want to. Oh gosh. Sorry. I'm thinking of taking a nap. But then I'm like, if I take a nap, am I going to get stuff done? No, I'm not. I hate that. Nice, Fisher. What is everybody's favorite candy? Mine is white chocolate. Anything with white chocolate. So, chocolate is what I'm guessing. Sorry, guys. Chocolate works. Chocolate's always good. I wonder. I have no idea how much a bag of ice costs. Okay, so what is one goal? What is one goal that you're working towards, big or small? Right now, my main goal is to get through this live and then get the next video done up and then write. Unless you have a refrigerator with a built-in ice maker. And then it does it automatically. I change topics pretty quickly around here. It's my brain. Um, I'm not fancy. So for me, the C. I don't even know. I haven't even looked outside to know what color the clouds are, if there are any. Awesome, raccoon. You could look. But I think the leprechauns keep it hidden pretty well nowadays. Well, if they do, I hope it's not too bad. Sometimes I feel like a leprechaun. The mask is not on me because, ooh, that would, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Fisher. The mask is not on because my character is not joining us today. Cool, cool, raccoon. Oh, well, I hope it doesn't cause issues, Fisher. Because I have a channel that I use it on. Yeah, I've. Oh, very cool, raccoon. Oh, that's crazy. Is that from flooding or storms? Yeah, my heart goes out to those people in Texas, that's for sure. Okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't get much worse. Thank you for the likes, guys. Mother Nature's kind of crazy, so it's kind of crazy. Yeah, we had that a month and a half ago. One time it went out, came back on, went out, and then it was out for like almost 12 hours. Who would effort overly going? What did my. I don't know. We get snow, sometimes too much snow. Although in the last few years, we haven't been getting much of it. Huh. Nature is absolutely crazy sometimes. Why are you laughing, raccoon? Okay. I think our last snow was in. Did we get snow in February? Brown. They are brown. I don't know what that is. Oh, now I do. Okay. I'm like, I couldn't figure out what the white thing was above my head. No, it wouldn't be cannibal. It would not be cannibalism because they're not the same thing. But good question. It took you 2 years to get that answer? Raccoon, that's up to you, dude. Oh no. How close to the lake do you live? Okay. But enough to be worrisome, huh? Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Bye, Fisher. Have a good one. Be safe. You too, man. Or or maybe I shouldn't have said that. Have a good day. And I'm sorry if I had the wrong gender. Oh, okay. Cool beans. I assume too much sometimes. Bye. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a nap. Honestly. Why isn't it letting you download it? Oh no. I really need to turn off that alarm. Okay, I think, guys, I think I'm gonna go. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna sign off. Have a good evening. Be safe. Love y'all. Bye bye.